What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. I'm just going to go ahead and let everyone log on. So I'm just going to chill right here. I don't see anyone here yet, so I'm going to just vibe by myself. Hey, Owen's here. Lexi's here. I love you too, Lexi. I love you too. If you're here, go ahead and let me know in the comments so I can say hey. And I am just curious, like, first of all, tell me how your day went and tell me what you're going to be for Halloween, because I want to know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So, hey, Jolie, what's up? And Amelia, I can never say that name right. Welcome. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna, hey Emma, I'm probably gonna end up being a unicorn because it's what I do. Owen, a guy in a hoodie. Yup, I see that. I'm surprised it's not a guy in shorts because we know how you do, Owen. It'll be snowing on Halloween and we'll be out there in the parking lot. You'll have your shorts on. Edie's what Edie's. Yeah, Emma knows what's up. Yeah, so what about you, Emma? What are you going to be for Halloween? What about you, Lexi? Let me know. I want to know. I need some ideas because I feel like I'm kind of lame for just being a unicorn because I already have a unicorn onesie. So, I don't know. Need to be a little bit more creative, I think. Owen, I can sign you up. I got you. I can let Savannah know. It's all good. Okay, so you guys can keep commenting if you want, but we are gonna play a quick little game here. So you're gonna be chilling at home in your PJs, yeah? I see that. What's up, Katie? It's so crazy whenever I see your name is Caitlin, because you're just not Caitlin to me. You're just Katie. So okay, so I have this amazing game we about to play. Okay, so you guys just have to guess which cup the ball is in, okay? So I'm gonna try my best to make it difficult, but we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, you choose this one. Okay. All right, so it's in the middle one right now. It's in number 2. So, all right, let's go. Wait. Guys, I just realized okay. I can't tell you which one it's in. I didn't think about this. I labeled it because it would be hard because your right and my right are different and everything. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this now. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just an idiot. It's okay. All right. So you don't know which one it's in now? Okay, let's go. Okay. Take a guess. This is not gonna work well, but we can still make it work. Number 3, Owen says. 3. Okay. All right. Wow, you guys all just went with 3. Nope. Sorry. It's not in there. What's your second guess? What? You can't see it. No, you can't. There's no way you can see it through the cup. Okay. Number 2. Oh, you guys totally just nope. Yep. There you go. It's number 1. I am sorry, guys. This game is lame right now, but we'll do it one more time. Which one? You lagged. Which one is it under now? I'm just going to move them for fun because it's fun to move them. Oh, no. I think you just saw it. Hold on. Okay. Which one is it under? Just guess. Just guess for the fun of it, you know? We got a 2. So I'm going to go with that. Nope. I'm so sorry. The odds are not in your favor. We got a 1. Oh, man. We bad at this. Number 4. It is number 3, everybody. You guys are doing so good. I'm proud of you. See, Lexi got it. Katie said 4, so yeah, no. Okay, well, I tried. So now I think I'm just gonna do the cup song just to try to make this somewhat better. Can anyone else do this? Everyone, if you can do the cup song, then grab a cup and do it with me. I won't be able to tell if you are, but I've never done it with a cup this little. It's kind of cute. Yes, Emma! I can't sing the next line, but there it is. If you guys don't know how to do that, I just showed you. So you're welcome. Well, anyways. So, as you know, this is our last week of our Evolve series. Yes, 2-bottle apple juice for the way. You got it, sis. But make it cranberry juice. Yes. So I'm gonna hop into my message, but continue to comment. Because that's the great thing about live. It's like you're here with me. So it's like you're out in the crowd, but you're yelling, but you know, I'm just in my room chilling, but we out here. So Owen. All right, so I'm gonna hop into it. I ran across this quote a while back, and it's from a Holocaust survivor, and it just kind of has stuck with me throughout quarantine, throughout everything we're facing right now. And so I'm just going to read it, so try to follow along with me. The way in which a man accepts his fate and all the suffering it entails, the way in which he takes up his cross, gives him ample opportunity, even under the most difficult circumstances, to add a deeper meaning to his life. It may remain brave, dignified, and unselfish, or in the bitter fight for self-preservation, he may forget his human dignity and become no more than an animal. Here lies the chance for a man either to use of or to forego the opportunities of attaining the moral values that a difficult situation may afford him. And this decides whether he is worthy of his sufferings or not. Such men are not only in concentration camps. Everywhere man or woman is confronted with fate, with the chance of achieving something through his own suffering. I remember first time I read that, I just kind of sat there for like a minute and I was like, whoa, that's heavy. Like, that's crazy. And those words have stuck with me because I think there's something that God continually has to remind me of. And I think everyone here can agree is just the fact that just because life isn't what you thought it would be right now doesn't mean that it isn't beautiful. Just because things aren't working the way you wanted them to doesn't mean that you're not growing through them and that they're not necessary. And so are things harder right now? Yeah. Are people struggling? For sure. Are we confused? Yeah. Are we wondering what the heck is happening? Yes. But there is still things that God is trying to show us right now, and there's things that God is trying to grow us in right now. And that's the whole point of the Evolve series, is to become more open-minded, to evolve, to grow, to be Christians that are Christ-like, not just say that we're Christians, but actually be them by being like Jesus. And this quote really reminded me of the Israelites in the Bible. And they were enslaved for almost 400 years by the Egyptians. And yet once they were set free, they ended up wandering around the wilderness for 40 years after they were set free. And that's so crazy to me because God had a promised land for them, but they wandered around in the wilderness complaining and being bitter for 40 years. And a lot of people want to say that they were in the wilderness for 40 years because God was punishing them for complaining and being bitter, but I don't really think that's the heart of God. Really, I think that he was just trying to prepare them for the promised land. I think he was trying to show them how to evolve, show them how to grow, because all these people knew was slavery. All of these people knew was pain, abuse, and trauma, and heartache. And years of oppression do not just go away overnight. They don't even go away after 40 years. They don't even go away after generations and generations sometimes. And so what the Israelites show us is that being a Christian is a journey. It is not one size fits all. It is not, there's only one way to do it. There's not only one stance that we take. There are so many ways to be a Christian. There's so many ways to be a Christ follower. And it's different for everyone because everyone is different. That's a great thing about God. He created us all different. And so our walk with Jesus is unique to us and it's unique to our relationship with God. And so if it looks different than other people, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Don't let people tell you it's a bad thing. You are unique. And so, of course, your relationship with God is going to be unique. And when we're talking about the Israelites, they had been slaves for so long that God had to teach them about his love. They didn't actually know who God was. They didn't know all the goodness that he had for them and all the plans for their future that he had. And the story, it really shows us that it shows us how important it is to let God grow us and evolve us. Because the reason we have to be open-minded and open to change is because we don't have it figured out. If you know you don't have it figured out, just send me in the chat. Because I know, I know after 24 years on this planet, I still know that I do not have it figured out. And I think the people that think that they have it figured out, nah, dog. They don't. Because God is so big, and every time we try to figure him out, every time we try to say God is this, God is that, we make him small. We put him in a box. We want him to be exactly like us. We want him to look exactly like this. But he's so much bigger than we could ever imagine, and he's so much better and so much kinder than we could ever imagine. And so the Israelites, they didn't know who God was, and so he had to show them. They didn't know his love. They didn't know his goodness. They only knew oppression. They only knew how to be slaves. And though they were physically free in the wilderness, they were still mentally enslaved. They still had this one mindset that they had been living with their whole life because everyone they knew were slaves. And so, of course, they're going to think a certain way. Of course, they're going to get into the wilderness and complain because at least they had food back where they were. At least they had a place to live back where they were. That's what they were saying in the Bible. They were complaining to Moses, "Why did you bring us here to die, bro?" That's what they were saying to him. And God had to show them, look, I brought you here to open your mind. I brought you here so that you can grow. I brought you here so that you can feel freedom. And freedom doesn't always feel amazing. It doesn't always feel like you're free. You have to learn, you have to grow, you have to evolve into what God has called you to be. And so God had to take his time with them in the wilderness to show them who he was, to change their minds, to help them be open-minded, to help them evolve, to help them grow. He didn't just want them to survive in the wilderness. He wanted them to thrive. And that's what he wants for every single one of us. He wants us to thrive. He wants us to become our own unique people. He doesn't want us to be what society wants us to be. He doesn't want us to be walking around acting like someone else. That's not living. That's just existing. We don't want to just exist. We want to live. We want to be our own God-given, unique humanity. And that's what this series is about. That's what Jesus is about. He's about you. Not who you're pretending to be, not who you even want to be. He's about you, no matter what you do. At the end of the day, he's going to choose you over and over and over. And so if we have nothing else, we have that. And just like the Israelites, we have been faced with the opportunity to add deeper meaning to our life. And you can't do that by avoiding who you are. You can't do that by avoiding the hard parts of life. You can't do that by resenting suffering. Or by avoiding problems. Because if we're really going to become who we're called to be, we have to walk right through it. Remember, I've been saying the past few weeks, we can't just skirt around the things that are uncomfortable for us. We got to get a little uncomfy if we want to walk through on the other side a better person. We got to get a little uncomfy if we're going to be in the wilderness with Jesus so that we can become better humans. The world, our lives are not always going to be comfy. Our lives are not always going to be, sunshine and rainbows. I wish, but the great thing is if we embrace it, if we embrace the wilderness, if we embrace the uncomfiness, then God can teach us through it. Then we won't have to have a closed mind in it and just be bitter. We'll actually have an open mind and realize, oh, I had to walk through this hard time. I had to walk through this quarantine so that I can know who I was called to be. So that I can know that I wasn't just called to survive, I was called to thrive. Come on, somebody. And I do just want to say, you may not be where you want to be, but that doesn't mean where you are isn't beautiful. You may not have the life that you want to have, but you can still have a relationship with God right now. You may hate the suffering you're going through, but if you choose to embrace it rather than be bitter about it, you can walk out stronger. You can walk out with more growth. You can walk out a better human with a softer heart, with a kinder spirit. Bitterness is a choice you make. Oof. But so is growth. And I don't know about you, but I want to choose growth. I want to choose growth because I want to gain. I want to become who God has called me to be. I want to help as many people as I can help. And I can't do that if I'm bitter. I can't do that if I have resentment in my heart towards God and towards other people. And so I really, at the end of the day, this is what it always comes back to. I want to be like Jesus. And right now, people are painting a picture of who Jesus is, and it's just not him. At the end of the day, Jesus suffered. Jesus embraced suffering. That's what he did. He wasn't handed great circumstances. He wasn't this great, amazing guy who took over the world, who rode in on a horse with a sword. No, he washed people's feet. He sat with people who were outcast. He caught stones for others. And so don't tell me that Jesus is this amazing, great, outgoing, crazy person when really he just came to embrace the struggles of this world and to show us that he would rather embrace the hard time for us rather than live in luxury and rather than be aligned with people of power. He wanted to sit with us instead. He changed the world because he embraced suffering like no one else ever did. And I just want us to remember that we can do that too, but it's going to take us evolving. We can do that too, but it's going to take us having an open mind. We can do that too, but it's going to take us growing in Jesus. And I hope we can remember that life is beautiful, even when it looks different, even when it hurts, even when you don't know why you're alive. Life is beautiful and you are beautiful. And that doesn't change. That won't change because Jesus created you. Jesus loves you. He knows your name. He knows who you are. He knows your favorite color. And he's so glad that you're here. And at the end of the day, it's just you and him. And he's proud of you. He loves you. He accepts you. And he sits with you when no one else will. And I just hope we can all remember that at the end of the day, every single person here, every person commenting, every person watching is human. And let's just remember that we are all experiencing different things. There are people who won't even talk about the trauma that they've been through because they're still living it, or they don't know how to express it because it was so horrible for them, or they're just walking through something where they're just trying to get through the day. And so let's just remember that every single human deserves love. Every single human deserves a relationship with Jesus, and it can look different than yours. That's okay, because we're all different. But at the end of the day, let's remember to evolve. Let's remember to grow, and let's remember to be open-minded enough to see what God's plan is for your life. Yeah, that's what I have for you. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Obviously, we couldn't meet in person today, but this was still really good. And go ahead and comment anything just so that I can see your names pop up, because that makes me happy. I see Alexi posted a bunch of hearts. We got Leah, we got Alan, we got Leah saying yeet. We got Katie. Oh, Riley says hi. Hello, Riley. I love you all so much, and it is a privilege to get to be your pastor, and I love it, and I love you, and I hope you have an an amazing Wednesday. You go, Glenn, go. I haven't heard that in so long. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love you guys lots and lots, and I hope you have an amazing night, because you're amazing and you deserve an amazing night. So do something that makes you happy tonight. Whatever it is, if that's putting on a funny song and dancing weirdly, cool. If it's eating nachos, cool. If it's watching funny kitten videos, cool. Whatever it is, your homework is to go do something that makes you happy. Okay, I love you, and I hope you have an amazing night, everybody. Peace and blessings. Bye. I always feel bad turning it off before everyone says bye, so I'm just gonna chill. Have a good night, Jolie. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Owen. Bye, Katie. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye, Lexi. I'm like that mom that doesn't want to hang up first. What it is, what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go for real. Okay. Bye!